go to sleep. I put my shoes at the bottom of the bed. In the morning, little imps, elves have obviously come in at night and put notes in there for me. And those are my ideas. I don't know where these guys live, and I don't know where they come from, but they're there to serve. I suppose I'm trying to bring people like myself who didn't go to opera when they were younger, because I thought it was just for a bunch of old farts and a lot of bourgeoisie people in dinner jackets and all, and it was an art for the rich and the successful and the almost dead. Opera's, I think, for anybody who's willing to submit. You know, when you've got people dedicated and that passionate about an art form, it's worth sticking your nose in and finding out what's going on there. Thank God ENO is housed in the Coliseum, because it's an old music hall and it has none of the pretensions of an opera house, and that's very important. I think one of the things that really excited me most about our Faust is they said something like 40% of the audience were new, and that's incredible. Opera is this art form that combines things in a way that no other art form combines it. You can have grand ideas, big emotions, with a great orchestra swelling around you. You can do it and let real emotions work, not just cheap, he loves me, she doesn't love me kind of emotions. You can actually get into the big stuff, tragedy. But I mean, that's when I do go and watch opera and see somebody's done something so simply, and yet it's so powerful. All the extra bits have been removed, and you're down to the core of the thing, the heart of the thing, the soul of the thing, and it goes boom, and it just hits you. Another great thing at the English National Opera, catch that, English National Opera, the operas are performed in English. The ENO is your place. It's all in English, and if you can't understand the singers because they're singing too beautifully and not enunciating, you can read the subtitles, all in English as well. No excuse for not turning up, English speakers. A lot of people think you've got to wear dinner jackets and dress to the nines to go to the opera. Well, that's just not true, especially at the English National Opera. You can come in, you know, whatever you're comfortable wearing. Unfortunately, I have a dress code when I do an opera. I insist that people, of course, wear, in fact, armor, medieval armor, to defend themselves against the ideas that we will be presenting on stage. But you may be lucky and see somebody else's opera that allows you to come with your shorts on and enjoying the opera. I think if you don't like opera, wear your earphones and listen to your own music, but dress as you will. The great thing, again, is a lot of people think opera costs a lot of money. Well, in fact, it does. In the stalls, you have to pay 92 quid to sit there. But if you want to sit up a bit higher, above the riffraff, we have very cheap seats available, and often right at the last moment you can turn up, and there'll be somebody waiting for you with a ticket. So there's no excuse for not turning up. As we continue this little discussion, there is no excuse not to be at the English National Opera right now rather than listening to me babble on to you.